Okay, I hope. It is. I'm getting all PG. Don't you see I'm trying to swear less? Okay, the key thing you got to remember is he's really mad, okay? And you know it from his crown. So you first got to start. Think about Edgar's point about you're never at the worst, it gets worse. It gets worse. So here Gloucester decides, I'm going to stay alive. And then he's filled with misery. He sees his king crazy with that crown of flowers. Now, if we were in a comedy, the crown of flowers would be a celebration of love. This is craziness. And his language, his register, hovers between poor Tom and the fool. I really like your idea. So again, you should, yes?
You know his crown, do we see him on stage making it?
No. I mean, that's a choice of directors. But I think if you look in the play, he comes on stage with a crown of flowers. Okay, so side-piercing sight. I mean, Edgar says it all. Edgar's now is giving you a cue. So you know when you think about the audience, you could say the audience is right there with Edgar. This is savage. Okay, both of them. He is speaking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Not really, but nothing here. The one I want you to know is that one. Give the word. And by word, he means password. Oh, it'll catch up. Don't worry. It's the password. So can you just notice Edgar understands. And, you know, Frank Kermode's big thesis is that this is a play about language. That's a good example of language. Like, if you understand the language, you can get communication. Gloucester recognizes him. And then, look, it's Goneril with a white beard. And here, he admits a lot of his pain. They flattered me like a dog. I'd white hairs in my black ones. They said aye and no to everything I said. When the wind came, it made me chatter. These are like literal and metaphor. Literal is they said yes and no to whatever I said. But that's like a metaphor too. They manipulated me. They just said I was right about everything. And I tried. I found them. I smelt them out. That's a fantasy of power. No, you didn't. They smelt you out. They kicked you out. And listen to the sadness. They are not men of their words. They told me I was everything. Guys, nothing. Look at how well everything. Look at this play, man. It's so well put together. Nothing and everything. They told me I was everything. By contrast, you're nothing. This word nothing, haunting the play, changing its meaning constantly. I know that voice. Isn't it the king? What about every inch the king? What am I supposed to mean by that? What do you think is the key word there? And what is he saying? Every inch a king. What do you think he means? Does he mean that I'm hardcore, I am the king? Or does he mean the opposite? Come on, guys, take a guess. Which one is it? Does he say, yeah, I'm the king, for sure? It's sarcasm for sure. And it's the word inch. Every little part of me is the king. No, you don't mean that. And he pretends by the way, he's hallucinating a lot. He's hallucinating. He says, look, when I look at someone, look how frightened they are. I'm the king. I pardon that man's life. Now he pretends he's in court. Hey, what are you here for? Adultery? No, you're not going to... What is adultery? Sex out of marriage, right? Or is it cheating? Oh, right. Okay, sorry, you're right. He goes, will you die for adultery? No. And here's why you don't die. Birds do it. Flies do it. And he says something really horrific. Flies... Can you cover your ears, little man? Cover your ears. Flies screw in front of me. Lecher, have sex. Front of me. And then he says, he goes, let everyone copulate. Let everyone have copulation. Then he says, so weirdly again, sex. Sex, is he pro it, or is it just this brute? I think it's not a good vision of sex. It's that brutality of it. And he goes, oh look, Gloucester had a bastard son who was nicer to him than my daughters were to me. I mean, is Lear being mean? Or is he being ironic? Or is he just clueless? Can you decide? Just talk to your partners. Which is it? Does he know he's talking to Gloucester and is he saying something mean? Or is he clueless? Which is it for you? Just decide. Say. Okay, take your hands off your ears now. There'll be another few moments where we have to have you cover your ears. Guys, which is it? Can you decide and write on your script? If he knows it's Gloucester, he's being mean. If he doesn't know, it's ironic and weird. And his sadness.
No, but he doesn't know about Edmund.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But does he know he's talking to Gloucester?
I think if he doesn't know about Edmund, he doesn't know he's talking to Gloucester.
Well, in a few lines, he says he knows he's talking to Gloucester.
No, he knows that Edmund to Gloucester, but he doesn't know that.
Edmund did anything. Yeah. Fine. But he sees the guy's got no eyes. Why does he call him Goneril to begin with?
He's in a bed.
Yeah, look. He calls him Goneril.
That's rude.
What?
But isn't that because he says he cursed her and wished that she didn't grow white hair?
All I'm saying to you is he's properly crazy. Does he know he is or not? I don't know. Here we go. Now he shifts to talking about women. And here you gotta see, if you're interested, whose role of women? Nazia, this is an important part. Look how much he hates women. Behold the simpering dame, whose face between her forks presages snow. She minces, she pretends to be virtuous. Because all you women just pretend, don't you? She shakes her head like Desdemona. She doesn't want to hear pleasure. But in reality, cover your ears. In reality, guys, look at that. She's a soiled horse. That is hard. Horse sounds like whore, of course. And look at it. Sexual appetite. You women, you're really centaurs. You're women above, but monsters. And by the way, remember, that's the whole point. That's one of the things with Blanche. A woman that likes sex is a very destabilizing idea for a man. Okay? It's true in Tess. It's true in Thousand Splendid Suns. It's true in Streetcar. Women that enjoy sex make men feel very insecure. And he says it's monstrous. And look at this. Sorry, guys. That thing below your waists, it's called hell. It's called darkness. It's called a pit of sulfur. And this is what it does to men. It burns. It scalds. It stinks. It consumes. This is hatred of women. Their bodies, their desires, everything. Lear is unwinding, man. Gloucester ignores the hatred of women. Let me kiss your hands. Let me wipe it first. It smells of mortality. He's the king, right? So he's like, yeah, okay, you can smell it. But I'm dead. I'm dying. I'm just going to wipe the smell of death off me. It's comedy. The way Ian McKellen plays it's comedy. Oh, ruined piece of nature. What's going on? Do you know me? Yeah, I know your eyes well enough. Again, is this funny? This is comedy that's broken. Come on, Samuel, don't do that. Are you squinting at me? Do your worst. Now he thinks he's Cupid. Cupid is blind. He wears a blindfold. And he says, I won't love. He has no love left in him. Edgar, my heart breaks. Look, read. I can't read. I don't have eyes. Oh. Now, is this comforting or not? Are you there with me? This is the key line. Are we the same? Are we the same? You don't have eyes in your head, just like me. I don't have eyes. I can't see. Are you crazy? Like me. A man can see how the world goes. You don't need eyes. Look. Justice rails on the thief. Here is his political understanding. Justice and the thief. He says, if they change places, which is justice and which is the thief, he says there's nothing inherent about justice anymore. It's just positions. It's just positions. I'm taping, so you can hang out, or if you need me. Yeah?
Question. So, for the insert, how many unmarked scripts should I have?
Oh, fewer. You saw memory, like 3 most. Yeah. Have you ever seen a dog bark at a beggar? He says, that's authority.
What does that say? Justice
And thief. Justice and thief. Have you ever seen a dog bark at someone? He says, that's all authority is. He is basically saying all politics, all authority, all hierarchy is all complete nonsense. So now he rejects the female body. He rejects law completely. And he now goes, now for those of you who are psychologists, Freud, he's ahead of Freud here. He goes, the beetle is a policeman. Why are you whipping the whore? Don't whip the whore, whip yourself. You know why you whip the whore? Because you actually want to have sex with her. You hotly lust. This is back to the fool speech. The usurer, the person who steals money for interest, hangs the trickster. He says all of it is lies. We have vices, we have tattered clothes, and we cover them in robes and fur grounds. Wealth hides sin, plates sin with gold. Do you see, guys? He is criticizing the entire world. These speeches, this madness that is coming out of Lear is a critique of everything we know. And in the strong lance of justice, hurtless breaks. Armed in rags, a pygmy straw does not pierce it. None does offend. Take that of me, my friend, who have the powers to seal the accuser's lips. And here we go. Glass eyes, guys. Imagine. Look, I have no eyeballs, but a politician. Here I am, Boris Johnson. I pretend to see, oh yeah, you're suffering. I see their suffering, guys. I see. They're fake. Think Boris Johnson. I see your pain. And you know what? That is a really powerful image. It's all lies. It's all lies, he says. All lies. As I said, reasoned madness. What is he saying? No law, no justice, no politics. What he's also saying is women are evil. I mean, he's not only saying good things, by the way. Okay, yeah, I know. And then he releases him. Yeah, okay, I know, you're Gloucester. Why? Is this the comfort? Is this the comfort? Yeah, I know you're... Yeah, and here's his big advice. Here's his big advice to the guy who has no eyeballs. Just be patient. We come crying into the world, we'll leave crying. What? Is that advice? Why don't you... Is he comforting him? I don't know. When we are born, we cry that we are come to this great stage of fools. Does Lear realize it's all ridiculous? There's no point. All is ridiculous. And then, when I have stolen upon these son-in-laws, when I get the men, then kill, 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 kill. So, no law, no justice, no politics. Be patient. The world is ridiculous. On the other hand, women are evil and kill, 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 kill. Is this really? Is it true that he's saying something? Is it reason in madness, or is it true madness? Is it reason in madness? Is it true madness? Okay, I did that whole thing. That was a long reading.